Main characters.
The prosperous prince, he was young, strong, happy, fearless, angry, rich, and sweet, of a strong character that he had many friends. Close ones he liked to share with them and carry out big events. The intruder, he was tall, thin, with a very broad forehead, with blood-stained robes and was intangible.
Story. The Red Death had long been feeding on the country. Sickness had ever been so deadly, so great a killer, or so fearful to see, and the sickness lasted from the beginning to the end, no more than half an hour. But Prospero, the ruler of the land, was happy and strong and wise. He called to him 1,000 healthy, happy friends, and with them went far away to lie in one of his palaces. This was a large and beautiful stone building. It had plain himself a strong, high wall circled. This wall had gates of iron. Here they could forget the sickness, the Red Death. I was near the end of their 5th month there that Prospero asked his friend all to come together for a dancing party, a masquerade. There were 7 rooms in which Prospero's friends danced. In many old palaces, the door can be opened in such a way that rooms like these 7 can be seen all at the same time. In this palace, it was different. Little more than one of them could be seen at one time. The windows were of colored glass of the same color that was used in each room. The first room has blood-clot hangings on the walls and blood were its windows. The second room had wall hangings of that blue-red, not as purple, and here the windows were purple. The third was green, and so was the glass of the windows. The fourth had hangings and windows of yellow, the fifth of white, the sixth of violet. But the 7th room had hangings on the walls made of a red soft cloth which was black as night, and the floor too was covered with the same heavy black cloth. In this room the color of the windows was not the same. It was red, a deep blue color. All the rooms were alike, the opposite windows. The resulting light was strange indeed, and the hood entered here more deeply the stroking of the great black cloud, and the hood entered here more deeply the stroking of the great black cloak.
In the final part of the story, when the clock rings at 12 o'clock, at night the bell rings 12 times, and an intruder appears. The angry prince ordered his artisans to take him out, but they are afraid they cannot because of the fear he gave them all. Then the prince got out, and with his daughter he was like that, but the intruder killed him. When the artisans went to kill the prince and kill the intruder, they were even more frightened when they realized that that figure was intangible, and in the same way all those who were killed did. They were there.